Hello everyone and welcome back to night number 13 of the Dusty Classic. Unlucky for some, let's see how unlucky it is for tonight's teams. We are starting things off with LIJ, Shingo Takagi and Sanada. Going up against Sanity's EY, Eric Young and Alexander Wolf. And I've dropped my pen. I've literally been going for less than 20 seconds and I've dropped my pen already. Where is it? There it is, I got my pen back. Right, we're back. After that small pen debacle. So tonight we've got this match, and then next up we're going to have the Mysterios. Rey Mysterio teaming with Dominic Mysterio to take on the Filthy Animals, Conan and Billy Kidman. So it should be a pretty fun episode, and tomorrow's episode we've got the British Bulldogs, Davey Boy Smith and the Dynamite Kid going up against Mustache Mountain, Tyler Bate and Trent Seven. And then we'll have RVD and Sabu going up against the Rock and Roll Express. So it's going to be a very good couple of days worth of tag team action. And of course, don't forget to check out our ongoing Evolution shows that are currently going on as well. So plenty of content from me at the moment. Well, one could say far too much content from me at the moment. It's not my cat outside, that's fine. Both my cats are inside. Yeah, they're eyeing it up. They're not happy about it. I'm glad the door's shut now, because that other cat is a bit of a dick. So, we're all good. Anyway. EY in the middle of the ring at the moment with Sanada. Sanada's really stepped up his game. I think ever since Evil left LIJ and joined Bullet Club, Sanada, I think even before that actually, was having some pretty good single stuff going on. Wow. Shingo Takagi's dropped Alexander Wolf face first on the mat on the outside. Obviously that mat did not do the job as Alexander Wolf was busted straight open. I was going to add another tag team to this one. I was going to switch a crappy tag team out for another one that I found that I forgot about. I probably will do that a little later on. I just realised the other day about No Limit. I remembered No Limit. Now, for those of you who don't know who No Limit was, essentially they were a team from about sort of 10 years ago. It was Naito and Takahashi before LIJ began. So I think we might try and squeeze them in somewhere. I might move some other team out. Sanada with the pin after the big moonsault, and Sanada's got it. Wow. That was quick and simple. You know what? That does not surprise me either. I really thought it should be a win for LIJ. They are the strongest team here. Well, in this match anyway. And to be honest, Sanity have disappointed me quite a lot in the past, and they continue to disappoint here today. Well, there we go. Sanity is out of the Dusty Classic. LIJ will continue on. And who they will be facing off against, we will find out next. Where am I? Just in general. Where am I? There we are, yeah. So we've done that match. So next up, but yeah, the Mysterios versus the Filthy Animals coming up for you next. But it's a good win here for LIJ. Sanada getting the pin. And Sanada is one that I would eye up at the... I don't know. It's going to be pretty tricky with the upper mid card, but we'll definitely have a look at it. We'll definitely have a look at it. But well done, Sanada and Shingo Takagi. They move on to the next round. Let's see who's joining them. And here is that second match, and the Mysterios, Rey and Dominic, go up against Conan and Billy Kidman. Well, this should be a fun one as well. Be a bit more of a high-flying one. I just realised that Dominic is taller than his dad. I don't know if that's the same in real life, but I've got a feeling it might be. Conan is involved in one of that. I think this is the first time that I've ever used Conan. First time I've ever used Dominic Mysterio as well. So we're getting quite a lot of people involved in this universe mode as we go along. I mean, we're almost up to 300 different male superstars and close to 100 females on the rankings already. So we really are going deep into this now, aren't we? And that was my idea for this whole universe mode. I kept getting myself caught up and stuck in certain rosters and certain shows and being sort of held within those limits. And I didn't want that anymore. I wanted to showcase anybody and everybody. I wanted to get to a point where, depending on how I felt at the time, we can have a different type of show every week. And that's exactly what we're doing at the moment, which is pretty fun. I think we will try and bring some more storyline into it in the future. Maybe I'll have to orchestrate some attacks, or I think as things happen, we haven't really had many storyline things happen so far. We haven't had really any like attacks after matches, or very barely any of those. So I think once we do get one or two of those, we might have to jump upon them. Maybe we'll try and orchestrate some cutscenes ourselves. As Ray now taking Billy Kidman onto the ropes into a 619 very early on in the match. Ray heading up to the top. And hits a frog splash as well. Has Ray just squashed him? No way, Ray. Oh, God, it's a kick out. It's only a 2 count. Come on, Ray. Think about the mid-rolls here. And this video needs to get to 8 minutes, Ray. Come on. Think about the mid-rolls, mate. For God's sake, Ray. Does not like earning me money, does he? Does not like earning me money. Right. Ray now the leg breaker on Billy Kidman as Dominic Mysterio on the outside with a Hurricanrana. I do want to do a sort of like a tag team tournament at some point between like fathers and sons. I think that'd be pretty fun to do. Brian Pillman and Pillman Jr. Dominic and Ray, of course. Who else is there? There's Rikishi and one of the Usos, I suppose. IRS and Bray Wyatt. There's another pin here by Rey Mysterio. Again, it's only a 2 count. Yeah, there's quite a lot of different ones we could pick. Those just off the top of my head, we've got Mr. Perfect and Curtis Axel as well. I don't know why Curtis... I liked Curtis Axel, I must admit. He had that old school aspect to him. I'm surprised that he hasn't turned up in AEW yet, to be honest. Kidman now looking for that kill switch, the unprettier on Rey Mysterio. This could be a turnaround because Rey's dominated this match so far. Dominic, though, gets caught from behind and... oh, they almost nicked it there. They almost nicked it. As Billy Kidman now coming up behind. Ray, though, spins it around, sends Kidman into the corner. And it's Dominic now heading to the top. And Dominic Mysterio looking for that big splash, but Conan got the knees up, and then Kidman got a running knee strike into the gut of Rey Mysterio as well. Nice roll through there by Kidman. If that's not a rope break, nothing is. Literally, the rope was caught up in it. So the Mysterios in firm control of the match at this point in time. Ray sending Kidman down once again, but Conan's back in the ring. And Conan, oh my God, the rampage, that package. Driver, and now Ray's not even noticed. He's in with the 619, and they've got it. The Filthy Animals have knocked out the Mysterios. That's Ray's fault. I mean, you'd think with Ray's experience, he would not get caught out by stuff like that, but he did. He was paying too much attention on his battle with Billy Kidman and lost track of what else was going on in the ring, and that's what caused him the issue there. I mean, Ray very much a singles competitor, I suppose, but yeah. Tag team action is it's a different animal, isn't it, really? It's a very different animal. But there we go. Victory for the Filthy Animals. They will go on to the next round to face off against LIJ. And we've got some mid-rolls because the video's over 8 minutes. Great. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Of course, if you have, like, subscribe, that other good stuff. I'll see you tomorrow for the British Bulldogs versus Mustache Mountain and RVD and Sabu versus the Rock and Roll Express. Good night. God bless. Auf Wiedersehen. Tatty bites.